4, 3, 2, 1. Postman.
Obviously, you've forgotten Tang and microwave ovens. Your face looks pretty. I mean, not so bruised.
Hello and welcome to the Worst Movie Ever Made, an experimental movie podcast designed with one thing in mind: to find the worst movie ever made. I'm your host, H.I. McDonough, and I'm joined by my co-host and fellow mad scientist, Rob Scucci. Hey, how are you and why are we doing?
The Postman?
The Postman.
The Postman. We are doing The Postman because you put it on the poll against Postal.
Sorry.
And a conventionally length movie that's about 90 minutes. And everybody wanted us to watch this one, which is 3 minutes shy of 3 hours long.
It is.
It is Kevin Costner. He's a reliable lead actor, I would say, in his element. Like he's not like a Tom Cruise or he's not like a big. I don't associate him with like big A-listers. He's probably an A-lister, right? Is that how?
I think he was for some 5-10 years.
But like he
late 80s,
he
early
always
90s.
He can get steady work that pays well. That would like let him retire early. But he has this thing about doing these sprawling vanity projects. That nobody wants to see because they're made for an audience of him who's sitting in the audience going, Kevin Costner is awesome.
Yeah. That's right.
It's Steven Seagal, but like not as blatant. But all the kernels of the damn he's good syndrome are there. But
it's true.
Has no charisma. And it's really, I laughed my ass off at this. Did you laugh your ass off at this? Like, it's bad.
Yeah, it's really that's
bad.
why I wanted to do it. That's why I wanted you to watch it. I think it's a really weird film.
There's like beautiful Lord of the Rings string crescendos, and he's like, "You're weird."
Yeah, he does say that twice.
three times, I think.
Yeah.
All right, so without further ado, should we just start explaining this and just see where it takes us, man? All right.
Throw it to you.
Here you go.
In this segment, we're here to give you a clear and concise picture of what the plot for this movie actually is.
Turkey ass.
You need a good example? I've got one for you. Here.
Holy shit. This whole attack is just a big diversion to get those tripods to the data centers. And those tripods are just Trojan horses to get those little bugs into the servers. To get to the data.
See?
Hesitant haberdasher becomes heroic, harangues in Hamlet, handles hefty halls of hearsay, hating on Holnists, holding hope, hearing hallelujah however he hears it.
Wow. Well done. Hell of a job.
Postman!
All right, is it Holnists? I couldn't...
on Wikipedia, it's Holnists. Holnists.
It's the worst.
So, Holnist. Yeah.
Yeah, I hate that.
Me too.
All right, well, let me explain it.
Sure.
Kevin Costner plays an apocalyptic nomad rummaging through abandoned commerce sites looking for survival resources. He stumbles upon a town where he can ply his trade as a Shakespearean actor. He is then conscripted into an evil army, fights tooth and nail to escape. Posing as a postal worker, he concocts a cockamamie scheme to grant himself diplomatic protection in the post-civilized world, and starts a movement of postal workers ready to wage war against that evil General Bethlehem. Can the United States Postal Service, reborn, dethrone the New Age Meanie Pants militia and restore peace in America? We shall soon have our answers.
Yes, as we should. I had to write down Meanie Pants militias. That's solid.
There's also a tasteless romance angle that we'll talk about.
Hey, Mister, you're awesome and cool. I'll get to it later. I'll get to it when you get to it.
Yeah.
It's
For now, let's throw it to the best YouTube comment.
It does involve a third chair in the hotel room, though. Here we go.
It sure does.
This is the worst comment on YouTube, and it will most certainly make you not come. I don't give a damn what people say. This movie is glorious. I know most people dislike this movie, but I absolutely love it. Hollywood needs to make more post-apocalyptic westerns. I can think of only a handful of movies that tackle this genre. The Postman, Mad Max, and The Book of Eli comes to mind.
About Waterworld.
Mad Max isn't a western. Well, Waterworld, I guess they're all kind of westerns.
Yeah, they all are. You know,
Yeah.
there's one
no
like bad guy tribe that runs it all.
Yeah, and Spurs. I saw this movie just yesterday. I was not even born when it came out, but I think it's a great movie. I love how he restores America just by delivering letters. No punctuation, no capitalization on that one. Most people hate this movie or say that it's ass, but this movie is absolutely amazing. It has such a beautiful message. I can watch it over and over. Which is like, I mean, our time's finite.
Yeah.
Why would you like?
You only get so much of it, and here we are wasting, I don't know, 9 total hours on this movie, maybe 10.
I remember one time when I still had a Facebook, someone was like, "I watched Training Day for like the 1000th time," and then like I busted out the calculator, and that was the first comment, and I was just like, "That's actually physically impossible." Because it came out at this time. Like, you must have been watching Training Day every minute since 5th grade for that to be a thing. So that's how I feel about this movie. Okay, so we are on worst production.
Yes, we are.
I'm actually intrigued about what you might bring in for this because, like,
actually, you kind of already dipped your toes into it.
Okay, because like it's shot well. I'll give it that. The action's like okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
For an 80 million in like 97, that's like that's not
got some
terrible.
elements.
It's not like super huge budget, but it's on the precipice of big budget for that time, but like not big blockbuster budget. So
yeah,
hey, I'm interested.
This is where we talk about the production of the movie, and it usually sounds something like this.
Oh my God. It's terrible.
All right. Not only did you dip your little toesies in this shallow end of the production pool, but we have many times before in movies we've done director, producer, star.
Yeah,
because
I'm surprised he didn't write it. Too.
Me too. But I think that he did have a lot of creative
influence,
control, and did do some rewriting. So he didn't write it, but a lot of what was written.
I wouldn't be surprised if he like script doctored like 75% of it. Because he's like, oh, I'm Kevin Costner. I was in Dances with Wolves. I think I know what makes a good movie. Okay, so anytime there's somebody that's not me in a scene, you put me in the scene.
Yeah, exactly.
Kevin Costner. I am Kevin Costner.
But yeah, I wrote big budget Neil Breen leads to inflated cost, over serious tone, and outrageous length. Because another thing about the movie that we've already complained about is how goddamn long it was, and the studio begged him to make cuts and concessions here and there, and he refused to do so.
This could be a 90-minute movie. This could easily be a 90-minute movie.
Yeah, it could, and it would have benefited from it. I think
there was a spot
because there's so much fluff.
When what's his fucking name? The
Bethlehem.
Bethlehem, yeah, but Will Patton's character.
Yeah.
He had his first run-in, and he escapes, and he leaves, and then he finds the town of Pineview.
Pineview,
and then like there's a whole Pineview plot, and then like Bethlehem comes back, and I was like, oh yeah, he's the antagonist,
right? Yeah,
I forgot. I thought it was just like a one-off run-in, and then he was going to go on another adventure and run into other antagonists. But then he comes back and like, oh shit, a lot of time has passed since we saw him. That guy.
Yeah, right.
Insane.
It's like 2 separate movies.
Yeah.
You forget that they're tied together. All right. That's that for worst production. Just don't be your own director, producer, star with a ton of creative control, because it leads to really bad things. It's funny because you were complaining about the length, and Costner was the reason it was so long, and it didn't play well to test audiences, the length.
Yeah.
So, like, I picture a private showing with Kevin Costner showing it to Kevin Costner, and him being like, you know, on the other end, like,
holding up like a fake mustache
longer.
on a stick. Yeah. And I'm not long movie averse. It's not even like an attention span thing. Like Beau is Afraid with Joaquin Phoenix. That's over 3 hours, I think.
Oh, is it?
And it's fucking cool. It's like a weird like fever dream. I gotta see my sick mom, but I'm also incredibly mentally ill, and I gotta go through all these horrifying obstacles that are either in my mind or real or both. And it sounds exhausting. It is exhausting, but it's an earned exhaustion from watching it play out so well. And this is just like, let's make a 90-minute movie and then like make it 2 of them and not say anything.
Yeah.
It
could have been Postman and Postman 2.
Yeah.
That'd have been good.
Have you seen the Horizon things? I kind of want to check the Horizon movies out he's doing. Because those are also like, because those are Breen. He personally financed them. This is what he quit Yellowstone for. He personally financed them. They're like 3 hours long. The first one did so bad in theaters. The second one went straight to Netflix, and they're just not going to do the third one, or they're just trying to raise money for it. But like, they all cost like $200 million each, and they're all like 3 hours.
We should definitely do those.
Yeah. All right.
Although I don't really want to go back down a 3-hour rabbit trail, but I guess I will.
No, that's just dangerous precedent. Let's just leave it here. All right. So you want to do plot pounders?
Plot pounders. Yeah.
I hear you being sniffly and scratchy, so I'm
so sorry.
I'm trying to rush you along so you can recover. But also, I feel the need to keep ranting about this because it's just so fucking terrible.
You might ask why Chris and Rob are so good at this.
They're a hybrid organism, biological and cyber.
We are the plot pounders.
And real quick before we get into it fully.
Yeah. What are you looking at?
Everything.
So bad, dude. We'll get back to that. We're gonna play that again. 2013, the Great Salt Flats of Utah. Kevin Costner and a horse trudging through the American flatlands looking for tools and food to help with their survival. A lion.
Yeah.
Why is there a lion? It's like kicking a can.
Because.
Oh, yeah. The pair happen upon a 76 gas station where Costner finds cigarettes. Score! Like, that's a big find. You know?
I would say in most societal breakdowns, I think that's the most accurate thing any movie's done. Is like, yes, cigarettes are currency.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Real. You know what that got me excited for, though?
What's that?
I was like, oh man, they're gonna he's gonna go into the market and trade the cigarettes, and I'm gonna get to see how much they're worth. And I don't know why,
in 2013, where in Connecticut it's like $14.50 for a pack of Marbs right now.
Yeah, exactly. So he can get a bowl of ramen from an authentic place for that a pack of cigarettes.
Or the smokers from Waterworld catch Wise to his racket and then steal his cigarettes.
Yeah, they could. That'd be a nice crossover. But yeah, no, I just wanted to see the denomination exchange. How far do cigarettes get you? What do you get for that?
Probably like two honey buns and an ounce of gas. Yeah.
Yeah. Bill and Kevin put on a show for the locals, a Shakespeare play, I guess. It's super lame. Yeah. But I will say it's better than Adam Driver did.
Yeah.
Adam Driver's Shakespeare was way weirder. That was what was that movie called?
Megalopolis.
Where can you find that? Yeah.
www.theworstmovieevermade.com. Now you might confuse it with Pass Through or I Am Here Now, but it's basically the same movie.
Yeah.
We also have those episodes, so check those out.
Magnificent Seven style bad guys come into town, raid the local camp. They steal some supplies and get ready to leave but the leader is, of course, an asshole. And we have to see a little bit of that first. So here we're throwing it to a clip. This one is suitable.
It's just a game, General Bethlehem. It's something they saw in a play. There's no harm in it. Wait a minute. A play? Show me. It's all right, children. Show me.
Arm yourselves. No running from the witches.
Shakespeare, is it? Well, I'm sorry I missed it. You should know, sir, we haven't nearly stocked the game that we thought we would.
Really? But you had time for a play.
Cool. I'm taking 3 conscripts from each town. They will have the honor of serving in the Holnist army until such time as I see fit.
3 men. You suppose you could do that?
Captain! All men between 15 and 50 and of suitable ethnic foundation are required to show themselves now.
I love when they're rounding him up and Costner's on his horse, just like sneaking up in the background.
It is not a good way to sneak off. Like, he should have just hid behind the barn or something. He's in clear view.
Yeah.
And he's not even hurrying. He's like very slowly walking away with his horse.
Yeah.
He's like, I hope nobody like points at me.
Yeah.
So they catch Costner sneaking away and capture him for the purpose of filling out their ranks. Off to a giant mine where the army hosts slaves for digging and dyeing clothes. People that are trying to turn into soldiers by pounding them into, tough guys.
Yeah.
The leader, General Bethlehem, comes to get to know the new recruits. He happens upon Costner, and they have an interesting exchange indeed. We've got 2 minutes of it coming up. Couldn't help myself. It's one of these back.
No, this was necessary, dude. If there were 3, you should have done 3,
Yeah, it could have been. It really could have been.
Yeah.
This is a shakeoff 1.
And you?
Me?
Is there any question in anyone's mind that I was speaking to you? Yes, you.
Just a performer. Shakespeare. Stuff like that.
Shakespeare.
He was a writer.
Yes, I know. I know who Shakespeare was.
Cry havoc and let slip the dogs of war.
That's it.
To be or not to be? That is the question.
Our champagne and bullets guy did better than that.
Yeah, no, I know. I was thinking about that.
www.theworstmovieevermade.com for our champagne and bullets episode.
You've got to see that one.
That's a fantastic episode.
Oh my god, it's so good. So they have a little exchange. It is a Shakespeare quote contest. However, they only say about 7 or 8 words to each other.
Like the most iconic lines that like first graders know. Not even a deep cut.
No, it's
like,
not.
No.
But it's not even like it took. How long would it take you to memorize that?
To be or not to be.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. I mean, first graders, second graders have heard that before.
Yeah, like they go to like the freaking like Shakespearean thing, and like some like 9th graders like holding like a plastic skull belt that shit out before you even fully form your own thoughts.
Right.
But I guess they're in the post-apocalypse, so they're clinging on to like relics of history.
So yeah, everyone forgets everything, and there are no cars or microwaves or any trace of the modern era, which was just like 5 years ago.
Which is weird because the TV worked like 1 minute ago in this movie when he was at the gas station.
True. All right, well, let's go to the second of these two in their heated introduction. This is Shakeoff 2.
We few, we happy few, we band of brothers.
Now is the winner of our discontent made glorious summer by this son of York.
No. You're pretty good.
You're also a fighter. I can see it in your eyes. You are a dangerous man. Don't you agree?
The fucking score.
Respect, sir, but you'd just be better off letting me go. Fighter's about the last thing that I am.
There's about a 90-piece orchestra on the payroll.
Honestly, yeah, for real. That's where half the 80 million goes.
Yeah.
General Patton beats the piss out of him. Why are people so moved by Shakespeare and shitty movies? This is where Champagne and Bullets would come up. But
I think it's an old guard thing. It's a sign of intellect and being cultured and being like I was a lit major and I had to do like 3 full semesters of Shakespeare because it's like linguistically clever and it's metaphor. It's supposed to be like a higher function of your brain. But like
unlocks pathways and stuff.
But here is the funny thing that people don't tell you. Shakespeare was a commercial writer. He did it for money. There's nothing wrong with that. But he did a lot of wordplay. There's lots of toilet humor. There's a lot of phallic and like genital and butt jokes. He's basically a very eloquent Seth Rogen. And once you it's hard to unsee it once you realize like, oh, he spent 3 pages talking about like an oak tree, like how the branches split off and someone's getting their head. You're talking about shoving your head in someone's pussy, but you took like 3 pages of like beautiful prose to do it. And that's what Shakespeare is. It's fucking stupid. It's so stupid.
Wow. Damn, man. I didn't think you'd be attacking the world's most prolific writer.
He's a fucking dick. I mean, he's cool. I don't like dislike him, but like I'm just calling a spade here.
All right, man. That's a hot take. It's a hot take.
Yeah.
You heard it here first. Why are people... why am I going to repeat the same fucking thing? Everyone is forced to wear heavy backpacks and run 20 miles. This is all the new recruits, or no one eats, including Shakespeare is what they've come to call him now, Kevin Costner's character. They all have to make it, or day 3 of no food if one person fails. Yeah. But hey, we don't have to see that or suffer through it with them because they all make it. They get Costner's horse meat as a reward. Yep. They then play Universal Soldier, Rob.
I saw that. I was hoping you'd catch it. Yeah. Right before the Sound of Music, right? It was just like...
Yeah, right. Well, that's the thing. First of all, where could they see our episode?
They could see our episode of Universal Soldier at www.theworstmovieevermade.com. And we also did Universal Soldier 4. Because
we did Soldier.
No, we
did
two
with Kurt Russell, and then we did Universal Soldier.
No, but we did Universal Soldier, and then we did one of the sequels because there were 2.
Did we?
Yeah, I remember researching it for the show. There were 2 direct-to-video sequels. That in the same universe but separate, and then there's a 4th one, which is a direct sequel to the first one, with Jean-Claude Van Damme coming back.
Did we do that?
Yes, it was what is it called? The Return. Universal Soldier: The Return.
Oh yeah, that's the one with Seth, the computer, right?
Yes.
And Bill Goldberg.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We did do that. You're right. Well, you can see both of those.
Yeah. www.theworstmovieevermade.com. We covered the good ones. God, the good bad ones. The bad good ones. The good the 2 Jean-Claude ones we covered.
Yeah.
There you go.
They're terrible. Definitely check it So the crowd is not pleased by Universal Soldier. All of the
No.
soldiers in this army are throwing rocks at the hut,
Yeah.
like golf balls at the golf ball cart that collects all the golf balls at the driving range. You know, like they're all
Yeah.
throwing it at him.
Yeah.
Until he changes it to a Sound of Music, and then everybody's happy, which is like really strange to me that they're all okay with like, you know, not being macho because it's like the most macho place on the face of the planet.
The thing what I got out of it was, and this is me reaching and trying to give the movie credit, is if all entertainment and media properties and like stuff's not being sustained because society has collapsed, like you probably have more prints of the more mainstream classic stuff because they made more of them, and there is like a curvy woman running up and down hills like singing and like I think it was just like we want to see the pretty lady sing the song. I don't think they're like being. I think that it's like I think it was just a bunch of dudes like trying to get like rub one out to like
trying
something
to see
that
the
you should not rub
clogs and
something out to.
hogs. Yeah.
But that's I'm reading way too far into it though. I don't think that much thought went into it. I think it's like an IP that like the whatever studio owned when they made the movie.
I think you put
like,
way too much thought into the Sound of Music and those bouncing Bettys, you know.
Dude, I had 3 hours to think about this shit while watching it. What do you want me to do?
Fair. General Bethlehem punishes a man the next day for failing to follow orders. It's like they all played musical chairs, but just one round, and the guy's like, "I don't have a seat, so I don't know what to do," and then he kills him. So there are 8 rules in the Holnists. Holnists. The Holnists.
Yeah.
And if you break them, you die. Any one of the 8. But we like find out that that's sort of not true kind of immediately because like right-hand man tells Shakespeare that the guy that challenged Bethlehem last is still alive. Yeah. He just had his balls and tongue cut out.
And he became his bitch or something.
Yeah, and now he just like his name is Geddy Lee.
Oh, nice. I didn't catch that. Like the bass player from Rush. Salesman! Nice.
I think. And he's following him around with no tongue and all that shit. Anyway, General Bethlehem wants Costner to Shakespeare to join his army as a captain because he can tell that he's an intelligent man and he needs that kind of thinking man on his force, you know?
Yeah.
But he's like, nah, I don't really want to do that. And then he goes back to his 2 friends that he just made. The last guy to finish the marathon and this really big, very light-skinned black dude who they like mistaked for a white guy. I guess.
Please tell me this shows up in the offensive minigame later.
I mean, she probably should, but it's like
when
blatant,
he just like
so it's not like
non sequitur. Hey, I thought you might be an N-word.
He definitely does do that, but it's a tool to make us hate them more. So you know it works. But
he says this so happily though, and it's like.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked up. But Shakespeare goes back to these 2 dudes who he's kind of befriended. And he's like, befriended. He's like, hey, let's escape. And the young guy's like, nah, I'm not into it. And he's like, I found a home here. And then the like very light-skinned black dude is like, what did you mean when you were like quoting Shakespeare before? And anyway, so he's got more of a close friend in the big dude.
Yeah.
So the army is trudging along the next day, and they have apparently found the lion from the beginning of the movie.
Yes.
And they force Shakespeare to try to go in and hunt it and kill it, or find the soldiers that went in before and haven't returned. He does find one of the soldiers, which they're happy about. So he's coming back across this big wooden bridge over a huge like cannon into, of course, like a ravine.
Yeah.
Where we assume the water is just deep enough that he like breaks through it on purpose with the dead soldier and takes a dip in an escape attempt. Which, how do they even know that that's what he's doing? because they immediately start shooting at him. I'm like, what if the dude just like fell through the bridge? Now you're
what
trying
if he's
to kill him?
like,
What if he's like
trying to do right
a
by
member?
you, and then he had a little whoopsie?
Yeah. Anyway, they send, by pure coincidence, the two members of the entire fucking army that they send after him are his two friends, the young guy and the big dude.
Yep.
And they're like, go kill him. And then you'll move up the ranks if you do that. So the young one of the two tries to catch Shakespeare, and Shakespeare kills him, like, without much trouble. But not before the young guy yells. This brings Big Dude and right-hand man, who apparently was also on the chase, into the scene. And right-hand man is like, hey, Big Dude, kill Shakespeare. And Big Dude's like, I'm going to switch my grip on the knife and throw it into your gun arm, right-hand man. And that guy falls down, and then Big Dude comes running after him, gets shot, falls on top of him. Big Dude dies in the process, now free of his bondage, but live free or die hard. It's kind of the theme that they keep throwing down our throats as hard as they can.
I'd rather die free and live hard, huh? You ever think about that?
Yeah, bro.
Dead. Sad dead.
So yeah, Shakespeare is able to escape, but for how long, you wonder? He goes into the dead of night, into torrential rain, and he happens to slip down a big hill and straight into an LLV. You know what that is?
Long-lengthed valley.
It is a long life vehicle for the post office.
Oh, that's the term. That's the term you were going to say.
The type of vehicle that I drove for a few months before I decided that was the worst job you can do for a career. And then I quit. Inside is skeleton long dead, but the clothes seem to be just fine.
Yeah.
He sets a fire in the truck, warms up by putting on the clothes. Seems like a bad idea to set a fire inside a truck.
Yeah, carbon monoxide poisoning, and then what if that guy died of the rickets or something, and now you got his like rickety clothes all over you.
Yeah, right. Yeah. There's so many things. Yeah, there's probably some of his skin like still all over the clothes. You know, like a layer, like a thin layer on the inside.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll help keep you warmer though. I guess, like an extra thermal. You know.
Yeah, like human leather.
Yeah, exactly. He reads letters as he burns them, and we get Jimmy, who lost a tooth. He's not only telling Grandpa, but sends the tooth by mail to Grandpa. Why the fuck does he do that?
I don't know.
Why is little Jimmy sending his fucking grandpa his teeth?
But I love that's the moment where he
What is
has
Grandpa
like,
doing with the teeth?
That's the moment where he has the moment of brilliance. Like, wait, I could be a postman, and it's like it took like some little child's like you're this is a long game to see if you can get more kids' teeth in the mail.
Yeah, man. Because then you can drink a potion that makes everybody slow down in town, and you can like run really fast.
He's like
right behind him.
Fucking that dude's wife at his request, and he's just like, I can't wait to eat those teeth inside his head while he's doing it.
That's really weird and disgusting. The next day, he dresses like the mailman and buries the skeleton to honor it, I suppose.
Yeah.
Heads to the next town with his Playboy magazine, and as soon as he hits the gate, excuse me, he claims to be on official business.
Yeah.
We get to this. I clipped this one because it's not exactly the most exciting clip.
Yeah.
But this is kind of where he gets the gig rolling. So we get to see like his upstart, like not great kind of speech right from the jump.
Yeah.
This is ain't mine.
It's when he's talking to like Spangler from Malcolm in the Middle, right? I think.
I guess never really watched it.
Oh, damn.
Green, Pineview, Oregon.
You just head back the way you came. Pineview ain't buying. And we ain't listening. We don't give charity.
Really? Well, civilian, I'm on official business. I demand entry into the town of Pine View.
What the hell are you talking about?
Well, I'm through talking to you, buddy boy. Now get someone with the authority to open this gate.
I feel like the guy should have just been like, no, I'm not going to get someone to open the gate.
Blow him off the frame with a cannon.
That would have been great. Yeah, at an hour. A respectable time.
Yeah.
He has the sheriff come over to him. The sheriff's like, you've got like 10 seconds before I blow your brains out. And he starts desperately naming off people in the letters, hoping to hit, one that might live in town. Because the mail truck was like right around the corner.
Yeah.
Which says to me they don't forage much,
Yeah, because they've been in collapse for at least 5 years or longer.
Right. And they got this like mail truck right around the corner. They could have blind
siphoned gas from at least. They could have there's things they could have done with that vehicle. Yeah.
Yeah. Blind Suzette or whatever the fuck her name is could have had this letter read to her years ago, but they don't go outside their walls much, I guess. Anyway, he does hit on somebody, and old blind lady's like, "Let him in." So they let him in. The townspeople are like, "Wow, you're an official from a government, and we want a government." So we're hoping that that's true. So they like give him soup, and because that's all they eat in the future.
Yeah,
is soup, and then they give him a show, and people like dance around him, and they applaud him. Yeah. They want answers though. What's the government like? They ask him a whole bunch of questions, and he's like, "Yeah, it's President Starkey over in Minnesota," which is just about the least believable name and location for the new president and location of the president, in my opinion. Yeah. I don't know if that was supposed to be funny or what.
I think Starkey. It sounded like he was just like naming like a bunch of relatively. It's the Ringo Starr from the Beatles. It's Richard Starkey. So he's naming like pop culture references that he remembers that they don't, and like it's meant to be funny to the audience.
Yeah, but there's like old people in the audience.
Yeah. But it'd be like, oh yeah, President Babe Ruth, and they're like, he's able to not drop a name without thinking too hard. So that means he must be not lying to us.
Right. Fair enough. Pretty lady in town named Abby comes up to him. She's taking an interest. You want to dance? Yeah. He's like, yeah, sure. She starts asking him questions about his genetics because she wants his sperm. Yeah. She needs a body father, and he's always on the move, so there won't be animosity between her husband Michael and him if he's constantly in and out.
Yeah.
So it's perfect. Yeah. He tries to leave town without committing to this, act, but he's drawn to the local post office. A young man named something asks him to. I will. Let's reveal it in a minute.
Okay.
Ask him to swear him into the postal service because he's just so like blown away by the professional nature of the
Kevin
job
Costner.
title. Yeah, that he wants it for himself. So then sheriff comes around and he's like, "I'm not into that." Sheriff kicks him out, and he knows that Shakespeare's a fraud.
Yeah.
He's like, you got one more night and then you're out of here because I don't want everybody to be all confused and I don't want their hopes to be dashed. Yeah. So at night, Abby, the sperm chaser, is back for her harvest.
Yeah.
Shakespeare goes for it this time. 2 special deliveries from that certified mail, if you know what I mean. Bing, bing. Yeah. He's going at her like, and then she's like,
Yeah.
The town. Were you doing splice noises? Was that Dren? I just heard. Nice. Yeah. The town gives him a new horse. Good job, Mr. Sex Man. He's leaving now, but before spreading hope. I read that's so weird. But we're gonna listen to him spread that hope in this next clip. It's getting better.
And isn't this a Beatles song too? Getting so much better all the time. He's just like dropping Beatles references, I think.
Yeah, I guess. See, that's lost on
Go
me.
from here.
Go? Oh, yeah. I'll head west. You know, work my way back here. Sort of a figure eight. Times seem hard right now, but you gotta believe things are getting better.
All the time.
Birds are migrating again. Rains are back. Stuff's getting better.
Oh, beautiful, for spacious skies, for amber waves of rain.
Oh, shit.
See, this is where it falls apart, though, because like adults his age don't get a Beatles reference, but like some kid who was born after the world collapsed still knows like America the Beautiful.
Right. Yeah, that's a sterling point you just made there, sir.
But this, I wish it was a satire though, because like when like he's like I'm doing the Postman thing, he's just like, oh shit, like that's funny. Like in any other context, that'd be fucking funny. But I guess.
We go back to the couple, Abby and Michael, and we get that little spot where she's like happy because like she just got, impregnated, hopefully, but by the way, probably not. Just saying, like it doesn't just happen first try usually. Like that's very unlikely.
It really doesn't.
Yeah. You got to like really work at it.
I don't understand like those one night stand plots where it's like, oh, we had one hookup and then like now we have kids. It's like no, it's like dude, you got to raw dog your lady for like a month straight or several months straight, and like maybe you get a positive test out of that.
Yeah, if you're at the right angle, using the right lotions.
Like you're tired of sex by the time you conceive your first child because like it's just like. There's like cycles and ovulations and like time and they got to eat oranges every third Wednesday when the window's open.
Sterilizes the process too much.
Yeah.
But yeah, we get that nice abuser though.
Oh, where did it go?
What are you looking at?
Everything.
Uh-oh. General Patton is coming into town. He's not happy about the American flag that's raised above the post office in Pineview. General wants to bang Abby too, but Michael is like, nah, not allowed. General stabs him in his Abby's with a saber.
Yeah.
Poor Michael. This poor guy.
Yeah.
General finds out about the postman and sends scouts to find him. Also, kidnaps Abby.
Yep.
So, kills the guy, takes the girl. Next town over, Shakespeare delivers some mail. General shows up, and he is not happy. He's outside the walls and gives us a little speech. So, we're going to listen to that. This is Hannibal.
Mm-hmm. They won't open the gate, sir.
What?
They say they got a representative of the restored United States in there. They say this army is illegal. And they say that...
And go to hell!
That's what they say.
What the hell are you doing? Open the gates!
Idiots! What are you thinking about?
The Romans had an expression they used to scare their children. Hannibal had quarters. Hannibal is at the gates.
It's so lame. He's just not a good bad guy. I'm sorry, Will Patton. You're lovable. Yeah. You're just not a good bad guy.
What else is he in? Because he has like I was like trying to place what else I saw him in.
He's in Apollo 13.
Armageddon.
Oh no,
Gone in
Armageddon.
60 Seconds. Yeah.
I meant to say
All
Armageddon,
right,
which I was going to say we did as our first ever episode.
Yeah, www.theworstmovieevermade.com.
Though I don't suggest you click on that one. It's so long ago that it's a totally different
I'm
show.
still using the Yeti in like a uncarpeted room, so it's very echoey, but it's solid.
Yeah, my audio's got to be terrible, and I was like super nervous back then.
Yeah,
hadn't
we've grown
recorded
so
anything.
much. We've
Look at us now.
blossomed into this. Yes.
Yep. So they send Shakespeare out to treat with the general. Somehow General Bethlehem does not recognize him.
Yeah, no, that was...
What the fuck was that?
This guy, this like Machiavellian war prince with like superior intellect, and he's cultured, and he knows Shakespeare and like Roman mythology and how to like draw weird like screaming men on his oil canvas, and he didn't realize like it's not even like he grew a fake mustache or a beard. He's wearing a hat.
Yeah,
it's Kevin
wearing
Costner
a hat.
here, and then it's Kevin Costner here wearing a hat.
He has the same voice. They have talked to each other recently, face to face,
intimately, like inches away from each other.
Yeah, and he does not know who it is.
Yeah,
somehow. God. So General says no to the treaty, and destroys the town.
Mm-hmm.
Abby saves Shakespeare, who's about to be shot in the process because they're like not going to take the offer, so they're going to kill him. He flees after she saves him and grabs her up on horseback. And then triumphant music plays as they escape, but everyone in the town behind them is being slaughtered.
Yes.
It's triumphant music because the two of them get out, with the town that they left in their wake being absolutely razed to the ground.
You hear women and children just screaming in agony, and the fires crackling, and like maniacs laughing, and you just hear
like, Shakespeare has been shot, however, though, so this isn't good because they're on horseback and now he can't lead them, so they got to like slip into the woods while while Bethlehem's guys go after them. Snows are also falling fast, so the two do escape into the mountains. Somehow she crafts like a gurney for the horse to drag Shakespeare with. Real quick. She's like, and then all of a sudden there's like a stretcher for him. And the horse drags him off to a cabin, which is super nice. She discovers the mark of 8, though, on his arm while doing some miraculous surgery to remove the bullet and make him all better. And she's not very happy about that. So she takes the horse outside and takes it out on the horse and shoots him. And then they eat horse meat again in this movie. But she makes Shakespeare work for it because she thinks he's not doing enough to recover. So she puts the bowl like far away from him so he has to get up. And then she's like, fuck it, I'm going to leave. She goes for a very ill-advised swim in a frozen river. And we're going to take a peek at that freezing creek in our next clip. This is really...
I think she did it on purpose, too. But I'll get into that in a second.
Yeah.
The music.
Oh, God, help me!
See, I thought it was an ill-advised swim, like you said, But then, like, seconds later, I don't want to spoil it, but like seconds later, she burns down the house, going like, "Oh, you never continue your journey unless I did that specific thing," which is the dumbest thing you could possibly fucking do. Because A, it's gonna blow up your location because there's gonna be plumes of smoke pouring
Dude,
out.
okay.
And B, go ahead. I'm getting out of here.
No, you're 100% right. You're 100%. Everything you just said.
Psycho.
I'm about to say it again. Yeah, I would argue that she could have gotten out of the river herself. But you're saying that
she faked the drowning. She faked the drowning to see if he'd actually get up. So, hey, Mr. Soldier Man, mailman I just met, I need you to fuck me on my husband's behalf so we can have a baby. But you'll be a body father, so you don't mean anything to me. But I'll see you every once in a while. You could pass through and see what he looks like. I think you're faking your injury, so I'm gonna fake drown myself. And then when I think it's time to move forward on this journey, I'm just gonna burn down our only shelter just because that'll light a fire under your ass. Like, what a bitch. Go ahead.
She is awful. Yeah. He nurses her back to health before that, though, giving her water soup. I think he has hypothermic hysteria, though, at this point because of this clip, which is also our opener, but we got to play it. This is Bruce.
Obviously, you've forgotten Tang and microwave ovens.
Your face is pretty.
Your face looks pretty. I mean, not so bruised.
What the fuck is that line, dude?
I don't know. And I love before all the stuff, like he's like insulting her cooking while she's nursing him back to health.
Yeah, he really was. He was a douche.
Yeah.
Bethlehem. I'm just still trying to get that out of my mouth without thinking how like stupid it fucking sounds.
Yeah.
Anyway, nice naturescapes, but why? We're already 2 hours into this movie. Why are we doing like large pans of nature? It's like we're watching The Revenant. Only The Revenant is like not as long as this, and that was the whole point.
Yeah. When did The Edge come out with Alec Baldwin and like Anthony Hopkins? That was 97. Okay, never mind. I thought they were going to copy that.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's probably a good one to watch for this show. It's got good ratings though. Yeah.
Abby burns down their cabin, and I wrote, "Won't that attract Bethlehem?"
Yes.
They came across a postal employee on the road right after this, and she is telling them about the state of the postal service in our next clip. Ford Lincoln Mercury.
There is no.
What's
clip
that?
name
You might ask.
It's me.
Oh, that's the next one. I must have just missed it. So she's like, "Hey, let's go back into town and meet the leader of the postal service in town. His name is Ford Lincoln Mercury." That's the name that we were foreshadowing before.
Yes.
And it's the guy that he swore in. He has somehow amassed a whole postal army.
A whole crew.
Yeah, dude. And they've got like a whole bunch. Well, you know what? We're gonna get into it in a second, but Ford is carrying the postal tradition. It's really like inspiring to him. I don't really understand though. Like, do you find it that inspiring, Rob?
I mean, you gotta think of it through the lens like these people are so desperate for law and order, and I think the post office represents that. And if you're young and you're longing for like the before times, I would say, I mean, for me, it wouldn't be the post office, but I could see why that'd be like the institution people latch onto because it's like, oh, that means we're working as a society because this is the one thing that's always been. So I can see like the desire for that stability, but they're really romanticizing something that really just sends you junk mail.
Yeah, really. Couldn't agree more. They're all like astonished though when they find out that the postman is real and he's not in Minnesota. He's right there in front of them. Yeah. To prove it, Ford Lincoln Mercury asks Shakespeare to say a few words so that they know it's really him, I guess, even though he says it is. Yeah. And that leads us to our next clip. It's me.
Oh, don't do that. Hands down.
You'll stay until President Starkey sends word, right? Right?
Yes. Until he sends word, right?
Please say a few words just so they know it's really you.
It's me.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Awesome.
How are they employing like 60 to 80 people with 30 different postal roads? What are they all earning? What are they all eating?
Yeah. Well, I guess because they're on official capacity, whatever outpost they show up to, probably like gives them 3 hots on the cot, you know. But also, it's like, why is Kevin Costner the fucking hero in this movie when Ford Lincoln Mercury is the one that builds the entire infrastructure out for him to like ride on his coattails and take credit for? What the fuck?
Yeah, and I mean, even Ford Lincoln Mercury knows it.
Yeah,
he knows that he's lying,
but he wants to believe it so badly. He's just like willing to accept, like, oh, I'm actually running the show. This guy's a freaking con artist, but like also, my life has purpose now.
He's the postman. He's like the Marlboro man. Yeah,
yeah.
Army vet from Vietnam is only 68. He was in Saigon in 1970. So I'm like trying to figure it out. Like,
so 2013 is when it takes.
Then?
So this is 2013. So calculator app. Here we go. Function. Yeah, it takes place in 2013. And what was it? When was Vietnam? 69?
So, yeah, well, he said he was in Saigon in 70, and he's 68.
And 70. So, 2013 minus 68 equals 1945. So that's about right. So that means he was 25 years old. He was in his 20s. So that
wait, so, but yeah, so he was from 70 to, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
that works. I thought it was. I didn't realize what year it was, but it must have said it right in the beginning.
It does. I don't think it does. I look at the Wikipedia when we do this because I'm bad with names, but like it says in 2013 a nomad traveling. So, I have reason to believe that.
I guess, yeah. General fucking Bethlehem captures a postman, and he's not happy.
Captured on the Oregon border. Who the hell are you? Carrier 12. United States Postal Service. I want the camp struck at dawn. We'll be moving north. You spelled tyranny wrong.
because he's smart too.
You spelled tyranny wrong. I forgot about that. I was like texting you about it till like 3 a.m. last night, and then
dude.
And like you were texting me like you were getting up for work right when I was going to bed, and as you were out the door, I was like going to be like, you spelled tyranny wrong. I forgot.
Such a fucking bad line. It's all lazily written, though. I mean, he's like, we'll attack the camp at dawn. We'll move north. You spelled tyranny wrong. Turns out they're taxing the local old people. That's how they're getting the money, Rob.
Okay.
The Postal Service. That's my guess, anyway. They turned Shakespeare getting a letter from a young boy into like some super climatic scene, which was incredibly awkward. And I really wanted to clip it, but it was too long end to end, and you wouldn't get it in context. You know, wasn't going to do like a 2-minute clip for
so
that.
you just have to go watch it, guys.
Dude,
and it's on demand, so you have to. So not only is it 3 hours, but you have to pay for it too.
Oh God. They head back to Pineview for another concert.
Yeah.
Shakespeare totally snubs a girl, ignoring her completely, by the way. She goes up to ask him to dance, and he's just like, just does a little stride to the left, head straight for Abby, trying to his way back into there. 5 fucking minute dance and murder montage, because we need more minutes to, lengthen this movie out a little bit.
Yeah.
All out war then erupts in Elvis, Oregon. It's the one where he has to climb up a whole bunch of stairs. They trap them at another dam site, and they kill a whole battalion of Bethlehem men. Shakespeare fears that his post people will get popped on patrol, so he patriotically pioneers the whole process personally. Ford Lincoln Mercury won't let it happen, though. Which leads us to our next clip. This is Chaps.
Can't.
Get out of the way, Ford. All you.
They'll kill you.
God. Get out.
Hold him! Billy, put him! It's still time! Hold him down! Everybody!
You're hurting me!
I'm not!
Yes,
Hold
you
him!
are.
I'm not! Hold him!
I'm not hurting him. Look, this is all my doing. I went against your orders. The Holnists we killed, you told me to bury them, but I didn't. I sent to Bethlehem the bodies. Why? Because Bethlehem has to know we're not gonna stop.
God damn it, Ford. Those people down there, they're dying because of us. Right? They're dying because of what we did.
They're not. They're dying because of Bethlehem. They're dying because this is a shitty world. And if we're ever gonna change it, then somebody might have to die. If I can make it be me down there, I will, but I can't.
Last time we heard women screaming like that, there was triumphant music. What happened?
Yeah. They got production notes 2/3 of the way through the movie, and they didn't think to go back and fix the other part.
Bethlehem says he'll kill 10 people per town until Shakespeare, or the Postman, as he's called now, shows up. So this forces Shakespeare to quit. He writes a letter from President Starkey telling all postmen to disband. General Bethlehem gets the letter written from Shakespeare by Ford, who hand delivers it. And also, Shakespeare just lets Ford take the letter. I thought that was really shitty.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I'm going to bring this to Bethlehem myself. And then Ford's like, yeah, but I should do it because I'm the one who did all this shit. I'm the one running the operation here. It should be me.
Yeah.
And then he's like, all right. It's a suicide mission, by the way.
Yeah.
You're definitely going to die. All right, so be it. See ya.
See ya.
So he gets a letter from Ford. It details the disbanding, but Beth doesn't believe it. So he keeps Ford for bargaining purposes. And then Shake and Abby head back to the Hoover Dam with their 3 ragtaggers. It's not Ford, but there's 3 young people with them that we kind of sort of met. We saw them a couple times in the background.
Yeah.
The mayor of this town is Tom Petty.
Oh, and, that sounds weird. I used to be famous. Wink.
Yeah.
Wink.
Right. And Shake says, don't I know you? You're famous. I was once, says Tom. Shake reveals himself to be the postman, and Tom shouts it back. You're famous, LOL. A bit of petty humor to help make the movie breathe here a little bit,
Yeah.
Dialogue may be the biggest missed opportunity in this movie. I think this could have been almost a scene worth watching if it wasn't written so poorly.
Yeah.
It would have maybe tied the whole concept together, but we get this instead. This is Candy.
You have a gift, Postman. I saw it back in Pine View. You've given us all back what we'd forgotten. You made Mrs. March feel like she could see again.
No, he didn't.
You made Ford feel like he was part of the world. You give out hope like it was candy.
Oh,
in your pocket. Oh my God! It was candy in your pocket.
Operation.
Yeah,
I am sorry, everybody. I didn't watch the movie when Chris sent me the stamps, and So I tried not to listen to them while I told them, so I'd be just as surprised as you are. And then I missed the key part of dialogue that Chris labored over to find the correct clip. So
okay,
she
dude, I
says,
didn't even
like
send you the
candy,
last one,
and then we go, in your pocket.
Yeah. You hand out hope like it's candy in
Candy
your pocket.
in your pocket.
But why are we talking like it's colonial times? Vietnam was 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are we doing here? Petty gets a shake, I'm calling him now, on a special zip line over to the Hoover to head into another town to, I don't know, rally the troops, I guess.
Yeah.
But the zip line thing is totally insane. Gotta watch it. Here's a clip. It's called Zippy Lines.
Hey, don't tell anybody. I like to ride this damn thing just for the hell of it. Being a city official has its perks, you know? Trust me, man. This will get you there a lot faster. Okay. Howard, stop! We're worrying about the little things. Good luck and Godspeed.
Reporting for duty, sir.
Know what to do then?
Talk to the people.
Tell them it's important. Tell them we can make a difference.
Once more into the breach, dear friends, once more. We'll close the wall with our dead. In peace, nothing so becomes a man as modesty and humility. But when the blast of war blows in our ears, then imitate the action of the tiger.
Blast of war
Summon up
blows in our ears.
Disguise fair nature with rage, and lend the eye a terrible aspect.
The blast of war blowing in our ears.
Once more into the breach, my friend. Once more. Who is he? He's just thinking this as he's on the elevator zip line.
He's riding on a horse and like his hair's blowing in the wind. He's like, I'm Kevin Costner. I'm Kevin Costner. I'm Kevin Costner. Over and over again.
It's wartime, I guess.
Yeah.
It happened so suddenly. I feel like
it
we
happened so
skipped the whole...
suddenly after the 3 hours of build-up, Chris.
I'm telling you, dude. It does. It's like we skipped the whole half hour.
The 1 minute battle after 3 hours of fucking build-up.
Dude, like he rides this like zip line and he's like, how do I stop this thing? And then Tom Petty's like, don't worry about that. And then we're not supposed to worry about how it stops either, which is just funny to me. But then he like all of a sudden has an army of like hundreds of people, postmen, on horseback, and he charges Bethlehem. Bethlehem brings out cannons and Ford, Lincoln Mercury, as leverage, and makes the postal army rather uncomfortable. Shakespeare gives Bethlehem an offer, one-on-one. Here's how he receives it. This is Law 7.
You know, General, you're not even a good painter.
Oh.
Are you trying to goad me into a fight?
Wouldn't it be great if wars could be fought just by the assholes who started them? We could settle this right here. You and me.
Well, unfortunately, it doesn't work that way.
But it does in your army.
I invoke Law 7 of the Laws of 8. Any man may challenge for leadership of the clan.
What?
I challenge you.
You're not a Holnist. You're not a member of the clan. You don't have the right.
I have every right. I invoke Law 7.
He is a Holnist. He has every right. I think on technicality, he still has no right, though, because he's like definitely not. He's got the brand, but he's not part of the. I guess with the figure 8 on his arm, he does. I don't know. I don't know. We got to read into the bylaws of Law 7.
Yeah, He just wanted to rip off his sleeve so you could see how muscly he is. Kevin Costner, that is, who's the hero of this movie.
I'm
Kevin Costner. I'm Kevin Costner.
1v1 it is.
Some people don't have an inner monologue, and I feel like, when I read a book, I hear my own voice like reading it back to me. Some people don't have that, and like it's like a 50-50 split. It's not like a intelligence thing; it's just like how you process information. But like, I imagine if he's reading a book,
other people do.
There's nothing. Like some people can't visualize words; they just know them to be. It's weird.
What does that look like?
I don't know, but like half of the population does not have an inner monologue. But I imagine Kevin Costner's being, I'm Kevin Costner. I'm Kevin Costner while he's like reading a book. He's like reading Shakespeare. I'm Kevin Costner. I'm Kevin Costner.
Cry out the dogs of war, but it's I'm Kevin Costner. I'm Kevin Costner.
Go ahead.
1v1 it is, and they flip each other over a bunch. Honestly, like way too much. They just like that's all they do is flip each other over, like. And then there's this like, climactic ending to the fight that we've just got to see. I mean, we've put too much into this movie not to watch it end, right? This is the U.S. of A.
Yes, indeed it is.
I studied people. I know you're proud. Do you know why you can't fight? Because you have nothing to fight for. You don't care about anything. You don't value anything. You don't believe in anything. That's what makes me better. I believe in the United States.
So yeah, Shakespeare wins, and he says peace. He doesn't want any more war. He's now the leader of the clan. He's the leader of the Postman. He's the leader of everything because he's so damn cool. He's Kevin Costner. But
I'm Kevin Costner.
He doesn't kill Bethlehem. But Bethlehem does that bad guy, don't die, grab a gun, and one more surprise thing that bad guys do. And Geddy Lee shoots him in the back with a rifle, and then like picks it up really awkward and then puts it down. Yeah. Anyway, everybody agrees to agree this time, and the world goes back to modern. But not before we get a shot of Shake and Abby with Baby Hope. Barf. They make him a statue in modern times, as daughter like talks about him. And whatever. Boo. The end. Shitty inspirational soundtrack time that doesn't move you at all because it doesn't fit the movie, in my opinion, ever in this movie. It doesn't fit the feel. At all.
No.
Anyway, that's it. That's the fucking movie, Rob. We did it. We made it through Blockbusters. Can you believe it?
Yeah, we made it.
Let's play offensive minigame.
By the way, I just looked it up. About 30% of people don't have an inner monologue. So he might.
Fucking weird, man. You blew my mind. I don't know what you do if you don't have that.
You just like you don't think in abstractions. You think in hard facts. So it's like if someone asks you, "Do you want to throw a ball?" They don't visualize throwing the ball. They're like, "Throw a ball, yes or no?" Yes. Like,
fucking insane,
so they walk among us, dude. All right, here we go.
Well, I've got another question for you after this.
Yeah. All right.
You risked all of our lives just to spy on people's Amazon cards.
That's offensive. All right. So what are we up against for the offensive minigame for our listener audience at home?
Attack Force.
Yeah. For our listening audience at home, it's the moments we think didn't age well or could be construed as offensive from the season's champion, which is Attack Force, against the challenger, which is the Postman. All right.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there. I thought you were legitimately asking me what it was up against.
No, I forgot what it was. I forgot what won last week.
Yeah.
You got the Notebook. I'm just vibing.
Yeah, I got it all written out here.
Yeah.
Speaking of Attack Force, airbag action star.
Okay.
Or zipline skips plotline.
That's tough. I'm gonna go airbag action star.
Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah. Slobber and Steve's sloppy saliva exchange. Or federal funding fiasco.
Fuck. I'm gonna go Seagal again. Because like, there is no real federal funding. It's just like kind of like no man's land. He's just trying to get his bag, you know? I can get behind that.
Yeah.
He didn't mean for his little ruse.
Desperate to get his bag as well.
He didn't mean for his little ruse to get a couple free meals to invoke a fucking civil war after he stole someone's wife and knocked her up.
Does happen that way.
Happen that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poor Michael's murder and cuck mumps. Or Seagal's spaghetti dinner double tap.
Spaghetti dinner double tap. That's gonna win, dude. That one's never gonna lose.
Yeah.
He walked into a restaurant and shot an unsuspecting couple in both their foreheads.
Yeah. I felt really bad. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I felt really bad for Michael because not only does he like have to watch another. Well, he's not in the room, but like, he got the bad mumps, which makes you
sterile.
Yeah. So that's what I meant by cuck mumps.
Yeah, I know, but like he wanted the kid,
and
like he was like he like shook the man who was gonna rail his wife's hand and gave him his blessing. So I don't feel bad.
You'd be doing us a favor, mister.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he says.
Like, you get to have all the fun doing back shots on my wife, and I'm stuck raising her offspring. That's actually your offspring.
He's got to go through the front door, bro.
Well, it's Kevin Costner though. He's got such a powerful seed. He's just gonna paint her from head to toe, and she's just gonna miraculously have a baby the first time.
It'll seep in there. Yeah, it'll seep in.
Yeah.
Kevin Costner. All right, let's play bad credit names then.
What is our luck?
John Coinman, Eva Gale 6, Chuck Simmers, Terry Freezy, Barbara Gordon, Lolly Vegas, Dolph Lundgren. Bye.
Is Dolph Lundgren in this? Where?
No, he's not. But they had to credit the Universal Soldier movie for the release of like the licensing, and he was he was also listed in that credit.
Huh.
Yeah, it was like Universal Studios, Universal Soldier, and Dolph Lundgren released this.
So on like the licensing, yeah, got it. Okay.
So I just thought it was funny. Let's throw it to the movie comparison.
Yeah.
He's the goddamn enemy. Yeah. Well, I got bigger fish to fry than watching clowns.
Let's compare the movie and get the fuck out of here.
It's over.
All right.
Okay. Attack Force and the Postman for production. Mass Confusion for Attack Force, or director, producer, star for the Postman.
I think Mass Confusion's still worse.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Acting.
Attack Force.
Agreed. Dialogue.
Attack Force.
I hated Postman's dialogue, but I do think Attack Force was worst.
Yeah.
We needed to merit, even though it doesn't matter at all for the Postman. What do you think?
Kevin Costner.
Kevin Costner. All right.
Yeah,
Kevin Costner or
that. I'm gonna go Kevin Costner on this one.
All right. I agree. He deserves it because he went up against Seagal, and he threw some Seagal style at Seagal. He did lose.
Yeah.
He did lose, but he put up a little fight at the end there.
Yeah.
All right. So the worst of the season still. No surprise here is Attack Force.
Yeah, and it's a shame because like, gun to head, I might actually want to watch Postman more, because it is very unintentionally hilarious.
It is funny.
Like the tonal whiplash of like the sad string music, and he's like, "You're weird."
Yeah.
Remember Tang and microwaves?
Your face isn't so bruised.
Yeah, it's just he's trying to be like this charming everyman, but also like the jack of all trades hero. Also the damn he's good like mercenary, but also like the bumbling. Oh, they're never gonna buy this when he's like fumbling the. Yeah, so it's like all those things together make it funny.
I agree.
Yeah.
What are we doing next week, Rem?
Oh, let's take a gander.
It might still be live. I don't know. Probably
No,
not.
it's in the archive. We got to go to the archive.
Yeah, got to go over there.
Oh my god! Oh, you're never gonna believe this. It's a tie.
Oh, is it really?
Between Future Force and Pinocchio. So you want us to do one week, one the other?
Yeah.
Or you want to do rock paper scissors on the air and pick one, or just want to?
I was gonna say we should just go with yours because mine won the last like 2 or 3. So.
All right, and then okay, I think you're.
What's
I
called?
think you're really Future Force.
So is Attack Force versus Future Force?
Yeah, and this might actually be Attack Force. It's fucking terrible. It's fucking. I reviewed this for the site I write for, and I think I gave it like a 1 star or a half star. I gave it the lowest I can give it on our little thing. It's not good for reasons that we'll figure out next week.
Awesome.
I will put it on the drive as soon as possible.
I can wait.
I'm sorry. All right. So we plug it and running.
Plug and run.
We only went 5 minutes over from our usual time, which is not bad
not
considering
bad.
the length of this movie. Yeah, we're at an hour 21 right now. We're normally at like an hour 16. All right.
Yeah.
You can reach us at www.theworstmovieevermade.com. You can email us like Lexi, who made us watch Splice, which involved Adrian Brody fucking a flipper baby. And it won't even have to go on the poll, because if you email us directly, we will just review the movie you email us. It doesn't matter how good, bad, or fucking terrible it is. You can find us on Instagram. You can find us on TikTok. You can find us on Spotify. You can find us on Apple Podcasts. You can find us on Google Play. You can find us on YouTube. You can find us on Overcast or whatever third-party app you plug RSS feeds to listen to your podcast. We are everywhere. We're posting like 5 videos a day, guys, on our socials and on our YouTube. Little short bite-sized clips with captions of me and Chris being funny and laughing. I run the whole thing through Opus Clip, which is like an AI bot, and I go, hey, I'm too lazy to curate clips for my own show. Can you please just find parts with your clanker brain that involve me and Chris laughing and also have them be complete thoughts? And then it spits out a bunch in videos, like, and then I go, and then they go up online.
And there they are.
So we're putting in about, we're putting in minutes a week to make sure you guys get quality bite-sized content. Okay,
dude. God, how many? 180 of them just to fucking get through this piece of shit movie?
Yeah.
Wait, no, 177. Let me be fair.
Yeah, 177. Yeah. So we're gonna do 177 clips of this movie, and we're just gonna upload them to TikTok. All right, and you can watch it in minute long increments, and that's how you should watch this movie. Chris, you have a last word?
Cuck mumps.
Cuck bumps.
Thanks, Shay, Made, JK, Mitch McKay, Slow Drip, Dustin,
This
Joanne,
is the worst
Jeff,
comment on YouTube.
Dr.
It will
Ezekiel,
most certainly make you not
Lexi,
come.
Kendra Crump,
You risked all of our lives
Rob,
just to spy on people's
dear listeners.
Amazon cart.
That's offensive.
He's the goddamn enemy.
Love you guys.
I watched a movie last night. Let's compare the movie and get the fuck out of here.
It's over.
Which I should put on the poll next week. It's called, I think I sent you the link. It's Oversexed Rug Suckers from Mars.
That sounds out.
It has a $4,000 budget and it's on Tubi.
Oh, and Kayla, I guess.
Yep. All right, bye, Jelly Scoop.
Bye, Jazz Scoop.